Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So this week's video is going to be me featuring some designer inspired items from Amazon. I absolutely love creating these videos, you guys. I did actually create one, I believe it was towards maybe the end of last year, back in 2024. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, you guys. Now I will say I have not made any recent purchases from Amazon. All of these items are things that I have actually purchased throughout the years. So, disclaimer, some of these things may not be in stock. But of course, you already know I am going to hook you up for those items that are still currently in stock. They will be listed and linked below in my description box. And always, I just have to take the time to thank everyone. Thank you so much. This amazing YouTube journey is just incredible, you guys. The likes, the comments, you coming back for more. I truly appreciate it. And just know that it will never go unnoticed. But other than that, though, you guys, let's just go ahead and dive into this week's video of an Amazon designer inspired haul. Okay, so we are actually going to separate these things into categories. The first category is going to be featuring jewelry. I absolutely love these bracelets. These are designer inspired David Yurman bracelets. The quality is so incredible, you guys. Now, I will say, I actually purchased these, I want to say maybe about 2 or 3 years ago. So I know for certain this particular vendor, I don't even think they even sell these bracelets anymore. And as a matter of fact, I don't even think the vendor is even on Amazon anymore. But there are so many different like vendors that do sell designer inspired David Yurman jewelry. I love these bracelets, those cable bracelets. I mean, stunning, stunning. And just giving you a close look. I love mixing my metals, silver, gold, you name it. Like I said, you guys, I have worn these to the ground. I kid you not, at one point in time, I was wearing these bracelets like every single day. The quality is just incredible. Stunning, you guys. Absolutely stunning. But yeah, I will try to see if I can find like a similar, maybe like vendor that sells these bracelets. But like I mentioned before earlier, it is so easy to find David Yurman inspired like bracelets. So yes, someday I do plan to add an authentic David Yurman bracelet to my fine jewelry collection someday. So moving right along, the next item I do want to show you are these. Oh my goodness, hang on, you guys. They are actually going to be these designer inspired diamond like imitation earrings. I mean, do they not look like they could be real diamonds, you guys? I mean, look at how they glisten. Like, seriously. Oh my gosh, you guys. And I just keep dropping them. But yes, you guys, these are stunning. Like, I love a good stud earring, and these studs are like perfect. I did purchase these last year, and I do believe that they are still currently in stock. They do also come in different sizes. I can't remember exactly what size these are, but I will definitely have it listed and confirmed in the description box. And they're not like too overly like ginormous. Like I love a good stud earring. I've actually worn these quite often, like in several of my YouTube videos. If you've ever been paying attention to my earrings, I love a good earring, you guys. I just don't know if it's like a southern like type kind of girl thing, For those of you that are new to my channel, yes, I am actually from the South, Alabama, to be more specific. And I don't know, I just feel like a lot of Alabama girls, including myself, we just like to always have some type of like, earpiece, an earring, if you will. But yeah, definitely will have these listed and linked below in my description box. And like I said, it's just designer inspired, diamond studs. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so the next items that I do want to show you, I'm actually currently wearing one of the items. So it's actually this designer inspired Cartier. I hope I'm pronouncing it the right way. Cartier watch. I've had this for quite some time, you guys. Let me just take it off so you can get like a better view of it. But yeah, you guys. So I don't know if you can tell, but this is actually supposed to be two-toned. Yeah, if you look closely, you'll see it's like gold and silver. I'm just not sure why the camera is not focusing for whatever the reason, but it's supposed to be two-toned. And I'm so sorry that the camera is not focusing, but it's that infamous Cartier watch. I'm not sure which style it's supposed to be. I did purchase this last year, and when I tell you, it did not disappoint. Now, I will say it was a little bit pricey, and that's something else I should have been mentioning to you guys, is the prices of these items. Truthfully, I do not remember the price of the cable bracelets that are like designer inspired David Yurman. I don't even really remember what the price was for the imitation diamond earrings. Those are actually cubic zirconia too, if anyone wanted to know. But I could definitely find out the price of those earrings and have it listed and linked below in the description box. But yes, you guys, this is actually supposed to be designer inspired for the Cartier watch. And then I also have it in gold. Now, of course, you can see the gold. I mean, it's clear as day. But I wish you could see the two-tone one because, like I said, okay, you can kind of see it a little bit. Yeah, you can kind of see it, but it's two-toned. It's supposed to be gold and silver. Like when you see them in person, they will not disappoint. I feel like every female should always have a watch. Like staple in a jewelry collection is a watch of some sort. A watch, It's just always good to have. Now, I will say the downside of the watch is the face. It is extremely small, but I do believe the authentic Cartier watch, that base, is all too, oh my gosh, tongue tied, you guys. Apologies. But I do believe the face of the authentic Cartier watch is also a little bit like on the smaller side. I'm not sure. So please do not come for me in the comments. I just like what I like. Like I said, I just know it's supposed to be designer inspired for Cartier. And I don't even know if I'm saying Cartier right, because I do believe the way I used to pronounce it, I used to pronounce it as Cartier. And yeah, I realized I was not pronouncing it the right way. So I do believe it's Cartier. So I'm not fluent by any means in the foreign designs, and especially when it comes to the languages. But yes, you guys, I paid $80 a piece for these. Yeah, I know that is a bit pricey for a watch like this, especially with it coming on Amazon, from Amazon, I should say. But the quality is definitely there. I love it. I love it. I love it. And then, of course, there's always other different designer inspired, watches. So I will have it listed and linked below in the description box. I want to say both of those watches are still currently in stock. I am just not 100% certain, but I will have all of that information confirmed for you. So moving right along to the last jewelry piece that I would like to show you. I absolutely love this watch. And for those of you that do not know, my favorite Like, luxury brand designer is Chanel. It would be a dream of mine someday to own something Chanel, even if it were secondhand. I honestly do not care. But yes, I have always had an obsession with Chanel. So the next item I do want to show you, it is something that I did purchase last year from Amazon, and it is this beautiful designer inspired Chanel watch. I mean, let's get into it. Does that not look, truly, you guys, does that not look, and I don't know why the camera is not focusing, I apologize, but does that not look like it could be, okay, there we go, it's a little bit better, like true, authentic Chanel? Now, I know a lot of people would probably say it's too much of like a yellow hardware tone, but honestly, I'm okay with that. I am actually okay with that because if you see it in person, it looks like it could be such an expensive watch. And it looks like it could be truly the real thing. Now, of course, for obvious reasons, someone that does own an authentic Chanel watch would be able to, see a giveaway. Yeah, that is designer inspired. But who cares, you guys? Who cares? But this watch is stunning. And I did actually have to have a couple of links removed. Most of the time when I purchase watches, I do have to have links removed just so that it can, just fit better around my wrist. But I just want to quickly show you this. And I haven't worn this watch in a while, but look at that. I mean, even the faux leather, it looks real. So there is still like a little play, and I like a little play like for it. I don't need it to be like extremely tight, but I love this watch. Stunning. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I can't remember what the price of this watch was, but I know it was super, super, super affordable. And there's a close up look. Yeah, you guys, I don't know why it appears to be washed out, but if you look at it close enough, you'll see it's like the faux leather interwoven in the watch. It's beautiful. Now, I will say last year when I did purchase this watch, it did actually come in silver. So it was silver hardware with the black faux leather interwoven, and they also had a rose gold watch too. Rose gold, still with the faux leather interwoven. But I was just so gravitated and just amazed at this one and just drawn to it. Will not disappoint, you guys. I'm telling you, try it out. We'll have it listed in links below in the description box if you are interested in purchasing. Okay, so the next item I do want to show you, I've shown this a couple of times before. I've actually worn this a couple of times in my YouTube videos. I did purchase this last year, and it is this beautiful Burberry silk, like imitation scarf. I love this so much. I have worn this to work so many times. I just love to tie it like around my neck, and it just makes me feel just so sophisticated and so classy. This is such a great investment, you guys. I mean, designer inspired Burberry. I've even had people to ask me, like, hey, where did you get your scarf from? I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed. Check this one out. Please, you guys, check it out. And I know the vendor where I purchased this from last year also has like different other like scarf designs too. I feel like another thing ladies should have is a scarf. You could always wear it like around your neck. I feel like you could, have fun with it and maybe wear it like as like a head like wrap almost, or like, back in the days, going for like that old money, new money aesthetic. So yeah, you guys, check it out. Super, super, super affordable as well. Okay, you guys, so wrapping it up, I do want to show you a few handbags and hand pieces. So we do have this cute bag right here, and oh my goodness, if I am pronouncing the designer correctly, I think it's Laura Piane. I know. I just feel like I am butchering the name. But I did purchase this last year. This definitely had a trending moment on social media. I love this bag. Oh my goodness, you guys. The quality, top notch, A1. You can put so many things in this bag. I love it. I mean, it looks like it's a little makeup pouch, but truthfully, it can be a bag. It can honestly be whatever you want it to be. And I was just so surprised when I bought this last year how much of space it has. Do not be fooled. So many things can get inside of this bag. Like, I have worn it a couple of times. I've been able to put like my essentials, cell phone, keys, gum, hand sanitizer, ink pen, card holder. All those things can fit in here. Now, I will say it did come with a strap. I don't wear the strap. I actually threw the strap away, you guys, last year. But yeah, so cute. Such a fun bag for like a date night. I wouldn't say this is an everyday bag, but definitely a cute date night bag, date day bag, whatever you want it to be. Love it, love it, love it, and super affordable. And it also comes in a variety of different colors. Okay, so you guys, this one is designer inspired long chomp. And I hope I'm saying it correctly, long chomp. I absolutely love this bag. So I will say it is advertised on Amazon as being like a key pouch. I did feature this particular bag amongst other bags earlier this year, back in January, where I basically showed how these could be converted into bag charms if bag charms are your thing. I'm not like a really, really, really big bag charm person. I just love a bag to just stand alone by itself, but it can definitely be used as a bag charm. And simply all you would have to do is just clamp, like the piece of your handbag onto this little key ring piece right here. And it can easily just, be a bag charm on the outside of your bag. And also, too, this can hold a lot of stuff. Do not be fooled. I love it. Now, I will say I do typically use this kind of like as a carry all pouch. And what I mean by like a carry all pouch, kind of like essentials, maybe like Tylenol, a miniature hand sanitizer, maybe like some mints or something like that. And I just throw it like inside of another bag. Absolutely love this one though, you guys. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so the next bag that I do want to show you is this designer inspired Bottega Veneta. Oh my goodness. I hope I'm saying that the correct way, you guys. I love this bag. I purchased this bag last year and it did not disappoint. You cannot tell me that this bag does not look like it could be the real authentic. Sorry, you guys, a little tongue tied. But you cannot tell me that this bag does not look like it could be the real authentic Bottega bag. And it definitely had a trending moment last year. YouTube, TikTok, you name it. And yeah, you guys, I could definitely say I was a bit influenced. I had to grab this bag. Stunning, stunning. I mean, so much of space on the inside, the compartments, the zipper part right here. You've got this little pocket. Now, I do have it like tied in the back, cute little kind of like a knot. I kind of like it like that, you guys, but a little knot to where you can just carry it, like as a top handle. But this bag is so versatile. I love this bag. And I mean, the faux leather, it looks real. It really, really, really does. And I do believe they still have this bag in stock just from different vendors and different colors. So definitely make sure you go check it out. I will definitely try my best to see if I can find something similar. Okay, you guys. So two more items that are left to show you. Like I said, I love Chanel, have an obsession with Chanel's handbags. So this bag, I've had it, oh my gosh, you guys. I probably had this bag going on for at least maybe 4 or 5 years. I specifically bought it for, sporting events, concerts, just because, they have like that clear bag policy. And it's just like, okay, if I have to carry a clear bag, then I want to be cute. I want to be stylish. So I saw this and I was like, you know what? Let's just give it a try. I absolutely love this bag. I have worn this bag to a couple of like outdoor concerts. I took it to an Alabama football game last year, and it can carry so much of stuff. I mean, you can see everything, just visualizing if you did have stuff in the bag, you could see it all. You can see it all, and you can put so much stuff in here. You will not be disappointed. Love this bag, and we'll definitely have it listed and linked below in my description box. Okay, you guys, so ending it off, the last and final thing, I already told you, I have an obsession with Chanel. So it's supposed to be this designer inspired Chanel classic handbag. So, for obvious reasons, it is denim, and it's definitely giving designer inspired Chanel. I mean, truthfully, I think this is a very, very, very good design with Chanel. It definitely mimics the look of a Chanel double flap classic handbag. It does. I mean, the stitching is on point, the color, the hardware that is gold. I did feature this bag earlier this year. I'm sorry, not this year, it was last year. I did feature it last year, but I also did feature it this year when I talked about my denim handbag collection. Now, I will say a lot of people may not like this bag for the simple reason of like the stitching, like up here at the top, it doesn't align with the part of the bottom. That really does not bother me. I mean, yeah, it's a flaw, but you've got to also realize it's not, authentic either. And the same thing with the back of the bag, you know, up here at the top, the lines don't like align with the pocket, but either way, it's beautiful. And just quickly showing you the inside of the bag, we have so many compartments. We've got this back pocket. Now, I do know the real Chanel does not have a back pocket like that, but it does have like the zipper pocket right here where I do believe she kept like her love letters and this part right there. But I mean, I would never keep anything up there. And then if we open this part, it definitely mimics the double flap. And I do keep it stuffed, but just taking the stuffing out, we have this beautiful like burgundy maroon colored interior design. We have these two pockets. We have the little slot right here where you can put like lipstick, and then this big open section right here. You guys, I love this bag. I love it. I love it. I love it. And that is actually going to be a wrap for this week's video. Like I said before earlier, you guys, some of these things are not in stock any longer. So I am going to try my very, very best to see what is still currently in stock and have it listed and linked below in my description box. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in to this week's video. I definitely hope that you enjoyed watching this week's video. And until next week, please like, subscribe, comment. Bye.